Que pasa, brochachos? So it's fall now, so that means two things. It's sweater weather, as you can see, and the days are shorter. So that means that it's now about 4 o'clock, so by the time I drive all the way to downtown LA or Hollywood, the guys are either going to be still slacking and then we're not going to be able to produce a full edit. So instead of driving all the way over there, what I'm going to do is ride a couple spots by my house, see if any locals are around to shred with, and if not, then I'm just going to do it by myself using the SJCAM, which today is the day. So in lieu of hitting 30,000 subscribers earlier this week, I promised you guys a giveaway, so now's the time. Alright, so I'm going to get to the spot right now. I'm going to go film some clips using the SJCAM and my regular vlogging apparatus. And then after that, I'm going to give you guys the instructions on how... Man, that car was loud. And then after that, I'm going to give you guys the instructions on how you guys can win this SJCAM. So let's boogie. Let's get on with it. As I was driving to the spot, I wanted to put together a little time lapse of my drive, but it's pretty short. And number two, there's something I wanted to talk to you guys about. For the most part, my channel is pretty positive. I try to include interesting or fun things in the videos I make. But for today, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about two things that impacted me this week. Number one, the passing of Dylan Reeder. Amazing skateboarder, super cool person, just a natural talent. And, you know, he passed earlier this week from complications due to leukemia. The other thing I want to talk to you about was the injury that Scotty Kramer sustained yesterday. For those of you guys that don't know, Scotty was filming something, I think in Las Vegas for Monster, and I guess he hit a pothole with his front tire, went over the bars, wasn't able to protect himself, but he suffered brain hemorrhaging and some sort of sustained damage to his vertebrae in his back. So those things are pretty serious. As much as a lot of us don't wear helmets and don't do a lot of like the safety precautions that we should be taking, it's important that you guys do it. You guys are younger, you guys a lot of times are more inexperienced, and you guys are more fragile. So be very, very careful when riding BMX and skateboarding, scootering, whatever it is you do, be really careful. Even just crossing the street, I mean, life is so fragile. You gotta be careful with everything you do. And I just wanted to take the time to, you know, reflect on that and send my thoughts and prayers to the families of Dylan Reeder and Scotty Kramer. You know, Dylan, may he rest in peace. And Scotty, I hope that you make 100% recovery. I hope everything's all right. And, you know, I just wanted to send my well wishes. So that's about it. So now, back to it. I'm headed to the spot. And yeah, hopefully we have a fun little sesh. All right, so I just got to the first spot. I made two deadly mistakes. Number one, this spot is at a DMV. And the DMV is still open, so there's mad cars everywhere. Number two, I didn't take the time to look ahead or ask anybody, but the spot has been capped. And as you can see, those little knobs will make grinding on this very difficult. I had a cool clip here where I did like a manual to feeble to bar over there, and then a bunch of the OSS dudes got crazy clips where they do like nose related grind, 180, backward nose, and I don't know, pretty awesome stuff. So that spot's dead. Now I guess I'm gonna go check out this flat rail that's not too far from here. Made it to spot number two. Got the SJCAM all ready. I also changed the angle. As you can see, I put a little piece of paper down here. I know you guys didn't like the way that it was kind of like aiming down, so hopefully that'll prop it up a little more. But there's like some older Asian guys sitting on the rail, so hopefully they'll move. Alright, so this flat rail is spot number two, and as you can see, someone's kind of trying to wrap a cord around here, maybe act like a skate stopper of sort, but we're going to remove that right now. That's pretty easy. Alright, I'm going to need my two hands, sorry. So now she's obstruction free. Alright, so this rail isn't really grinding all that well, but I saw a liquor store around the corner, so I'm going to go over there and try and get some wax. Oh yeah, jackpot. So these are the candles you want. Let's see which Jesus one. We'll get this guy. Looks pretty good. Sweet, just this guy. Alright, so BMXers and skateboarders refer to this as the Jesus wax. And if you're ever in a bind and you need to get wax for a spot and you don't have any on you, go to a liquor store, buy one of these bad boys, get 2 bags. Okay, place the Jesus candle, the Jesus wax in both of the bags here. Be very careful and drop it. Alright, you can see it's fractured now. Gotta drop it a few more times. And there she goes. Now it's all brittle, just gotta separate this. Obviously, be very careful when doing this, but basically what you're trying to do is just separate the inner piece from the glass. I broke just enough so I could just pull her out. And there you go. And you just have to clean it because there might be a little bit of shards of glass, so be very careful. You know what? If you're under 18, don't try this at home. Again, be very careful, but I got all the glass off the candle. I'm gonna apply some to this rail. Oh yeah, this thing was bone dry. Alright, so the spot turned out to be pretty fun, but if you see the ground and the glass and beer bottles and gigantic pothole right where I was landing, if you couldn't tell, every time I was doing the bar, I would land in that pothole and it would really hurt my hand. So I tried to like pop up higher, catch it earlier, and then like rough it out, but it wasn't working that well. So my fingers, my thumb, my hand is kind of like in pain from catching the bar spin into that pothole, but it was worth it. Glad I got it. It was a cool sunset shot. So hopefully when I review, it looks pretty awesome. But enough for the session. Let me go clean up, put my bike on the roof rack, and explain the rules on how you can win the SJCAM. Alright, so like I promised, when I hit 30,000 subscribers, I was going to give you guys something, and I'm a man of my word, so here's a giveaway. You want to win my SJCAM, which is right here. I've used it in a lot of my videos, and now you can use it to make some of your own. Here are the rules. Go out and film something with either your iPhone, your current camera, your mom's VHS recorder, whatever you have. Film 3 clips. So they could be, I don't care, bunny hop bar spin, a double peg, and a 180. Whatever it is. But just make it really creative. Something like you're either using a cool background, you're doing it into water, there's an epic sunset, you're doing it in traffic. If you're doing it in traffic, be careful. Probably don't do it in traffic. I don't want any deaths on my conscience. Film those 3 clips, upload them to YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Don't do it on Snapchat because Snapchat's not gonna be the best. So YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram, and Facebook. And use the hashtag ALFGANG. So hashtag ALFGANG. And I'll be going through the hashtag and I'll be picking one random winner to win the SJCAM. And last time I did a contest, a lot of you guys didn't understand very well. So once again, here we go. Film 3 clips, whatever you want. I don't care if you're the filmer or if you're the actual person in the clips. As long as you submit it, the person I pick that submitted it will get the camera. With those 3 clips, upload it to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Use the hashtag ALFGANG, and I'll be looking for the winner. And I'll mail this bad boy out to you. I'm gonna give you guys 2 weeks, so by the end of October, you'll get this camera. Alright, my arm is getting tired from holding the camera up, and I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. So as always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tune into tomorrow's video, and if you haven't already done so, go on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and YouTube, all the same name, Alfredo Mancuso, one word, ALFREDO MANCUSO. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Much love. Peace, y'all.